In the previous episode, we talked about how Niko Bellic arrived in Liberty City looking for a new life and finally met up with his cousin, Roman Bellic. We also started to realize, just like Niko did, that all those stories Roman told about having big money, fancy houses, and a luxurious life were actually far from the truth. All right, guys, without wasting any more time, let's get into today's story. As we walk into Roman's taxi depot, we find Roman putting on a big show, trying to impress his girlfriend, Mallory Bardis. As usual, Roman is talking big and making himself look like a successful guy. The moment Niko walks in, Roman gets excited and proudly shows Mallory that the cousin he kept talking about has actually arrived in Liberty City. Then Roman looks at Mallory and says, "See, I wasn't lying about everything." I think he's probably talking about the luxury life and the beautiful girls. Otherwise, we all know what his real situation looks like.
But that little happy moment doesn't last very long. Suddenly, a Russian gangster named Vlad Glebov walks into the taxi depot. Vlad reminds Roman that he still owes a lot of money. Roman tries to laugh it off and keep things casual, but Vlad isn't interested in excuses. The way Niko keeps staring at Vlad clearly gets under Vlad's skin. So Vlad threatens Niko, saying, "I'll cut your head off and put the photo on the internet." I don't think Vlad really knows who Niko is yet. After this scene, Niko starts to realize just how deep Roman is in trouble. Honestly, judging by the amount of debt Roman has, even a money-printing machine probably wouldn't be enough to get rid of it. So Niko and Roman leave the depot and drive toward a hardware store in Roman's taxi.
Niko, you're driving us to a hardware store on Dillon Street.
During the drive, Roman reveals another one of his secrets. The hardware store we're heading to isn't actually a normal hardware shop. It's really being used as a front for an illegal gambling operation.
America, you need money to do anything. You're taking me to a backroom game where I'll win all the dollars we need to really see this town. Nightclubs, women, titties!
You can play, right? Ti si dobar u ovoj igri?
I am the best. I kick all the asses that play me. They call me the janitor.
Because you can't pay your debts and they make you mop the floor? Never ovadno.
Funny. No, I'm the janitor because I always clean up. I always win. Get it?
Ci stać naravno. I seriously hope your cards are better than your nicknames.
Oh,
Roman also admits that most of the money he uses for gambling was borrowed from Albanian loan sharks. Hearing all this, Niko begins to understand just how serious Roman's situation really is. The hardware store is located on Dillon Street in the Schottler area of Broker Borough. Once they arrive, Roman gives Niko his old mobile phone. And there it is, guys. This is the very first time Niko gets his own phone. Roman tells Niko to keep an eye out for the Albanian debt collectors while he's inside. He even gives him an easy way to identify them. If a light brown Willard shows up, that's them. He also specifically tells Niko not to hurt them under any circumstances. Roman is such a scaredy cat. After Roman goes inside the shop, Niko stays in the car and keeps watch. A little while later, Roman calls him. Even while he's inside, he's bragging about how he's winning at gambling. That's just classic Roman. The guy is buried under a mountain of problems, yet he's still thinking about his luck.
Roman, it looks like your money-lending friends are here.
Then Niko notices exactly what Roman warned him about. A light brown Willard pulls up across the street. 2 Albanian loan sharks step out of the car. And that's when things start getting serious.
down!
You better get out of there.
All right, I'm coming.
Niko quickly calls Roman and says,
Roman, they're here. Roman immediately runs out through the back door of the hardware store. He jumps straight into the taxi. And just like that, the first chase sequence in GTA 4 begins. The loan sharks start chasing after Roman. Roman keeps telling Niko over and over not to attack them or kill them, because if they get hurt, it'll only create even bigger problems. So our only objective is to escape the chase. Driving through the streets of Liberty City at high speed, Niko manages to shake off the debt collectors. Meanwhile, Roman spends the whole time panicking and yelling, but Niko stays completely calm behind the wheel.
This is a company car!
Eventually, Niko loses the debt collectors and safely brings Roman back to the taxi depot. Once they return to the depot, the mission is completed. Niko also receives a reward of $30. And with that, guys, we successfully complete the mission It's Your Call. In the next episode, how much worse will Roman's debt problems get? Will Niko be able to save Roman from all this trouble? We'll find out in the next video. All right then, I'm out.